Hi, how are you, pals? I don't know who's here. I saw Thomas. I think that's it. But hi, it's been a while. It's been like, let me actually check the exact date. I was going to do this beforehand to make a whole big deal out of it, and then I didn't. Um, let's see. My last stream was, um, it was the finale of Fallout. That's what that was. Um, but what was it? What was it? It's not even it's obviously not archived on the channel anymore, but okay, June. It was June. It was June. That's what I remember. Was that it was June, and then I decided I was going to take like a week or two long break, just because. It was mostly because this room wasn't set up for console streaming yet, and I had to set that up. And then at some point, I just realized I didn't have the motivation to do that, and then I just never came back. Never came back. June 11th specifically, over a year as of 9 days ago. Lordy, heckin' darn. It's been a year. Some big things have changed for me in the past year. I've really changed a lot. A lot since that last stream. Figured out some things about myself that I didn't know. Mostly that I have a Pokemon card lying around my house that's written in German. I really have no idea how a German Pokemon card came into my possession, but that's not even like. I found this literally today and saved it solely for that joke. Natu! Now, I don't know if that's the German name for a particular Pokemon, because I don't know what Pokemon that is. So that's where I'm at in life. Nothing else has happened. Thomas said Hitler card because Germany. So I have a new I finally did set up my room to be useful for console streaming. I was intending that I was gonna, sit across from the TV and do it like that, the way that I did over a year ago when I was streaming. I decided I decided to not even use the TV this time. Turns out I just got another monitor and I have all the stream stuff on this monitor and I have the game in front of me. So that's neat. You can't see it, but I have a rather interesting setup in front of me. My secondary monitor is in portrait. That's a first for me. So I have tall OBS right now. It looks rather wonky. I might send a thing in the Discord or something or tweet about it later. I don't know. Anyway, that's my life. How's your life? Don't tell me. I don't care. I don't play Sonic Mania now. Woo! Now, let me make sure I can hear things. I'm wearing these weird headphones that have gesture controls on the side, so I just like swipe up to turn it on or to turn the volume up. It's very strange. Anyway, I got Sonic Origins preloaded, but because of how preloading works, you can't actually play it until it releases on Thursday. These first three are all Sonic. Anyway, I technically have the game. I don't know how that really works. I imagine people have probably cracked it before where they can preload a game and then play it. Of course, there's probably some precaution against that, like maybe a certain like crucial part of the data won't download until you actually until the actual release date, but otherwise it's downloaded all the way. Anyway, theoretically I don't have to wait to download the game on Thursday. Whee! So the reason I'm doing this is theoretically to follow the hype because Sonic Origins is coming out on Thursday and I'm excited for that. Today is a terrible manifestation of it, considering nobody on twitch.tv/government.edu is watching Sonic Mania streams, but I'm gonna try and go a little bit harder on streaming in that I kind of need to like at least attempt to chase trends and play new releases when they come out and things like that. If I have any hope for growth, I want to edit more highlights than I had been doing. Lots of things like that. I'm just gonna try and go a little bit harder. Try and play more games at a time rather than just having like one concurrent playthrough or having one continuous playthrough and then I finish that and just move on to the next game. I'd like to play more than one thing at a time. I'd like to do more co-op streams with my brother. I have lots of plans, most of which probably won't come into fruition for at least a little bit because I am in hell right now as far as school is concerned. I'm taking summer classes in hopes of graduating early, which means I'm currently doing a full semester's worth of work in the span of 5 weeks. Once that's over, my workload will be pretty much permanently lowered, and I'll be able to stream a lot more than, probably more than I even used to. At least that's the hope. But there we go. There we go. Hello! Hi, Gremlin! How are you? It's been a bit. How's it going? We're about to jump in. I've just been, giving some tiny little updates. Given that it's been a year. For the few people out there that are like, damn, I want to do a Sonic Mania stream, you'll be the sole person filling the niche, I guess. Woo. Correct. I mean, that's how Gremlin discovered me, is because they were watching Skyward Sword streams, and they were one of the only ones out there watching Skyward Sword streams at the time, but there I was. Anyway, let's go ahead and start the game. Let me know how audio is, of course. I did some pretty thorough testing beforehand, which is why the stream ended up being a little bit later than planned, but of course that was going to happen. First one back, and I got to make sure everything works. I think I got all the bases covered, though. I'm kind of impressed with myself, with how many, I got the stream deck set up. I did a bunch of audio monitoring. I did like 5 test recordings. Sonic the Hedgehog. I actually played this game in full just a couple days ago, so TBH, this might end up being kind of an autopilot sort of playthrough. It's also just a game I've played a lot of times all the way through. Why? What is the desktop audio thing? Oh, I've realized a problem. I can only hear the, Hi, Sonic. Hi, how are you doing? I realized a problem. I can only hear the way this is set up. I can only hear the console through OBS monitoring, which registers as a desktop source, which means if I have desktop stuff on, if I have the desktop audio on, that means the game audio is coming in twice. I'm not sure how to fix that. I'd have to do some sort of audio hijacking software to fix that, I think. Oh, well, that's kind of annoying. I'm just gonna lower the desktop audio. I don't think you can hear it twice now. That just means that if alerts come in, which they probably won't, unless you give me dollars, then I probably... they'll probably be quiet. But, geez. Part of why I'm starting with this game is not just because Sonic Origins is out soon, and I wanted to make sure I was streaming again in time for that, since that's a new release. This also will probably be short enough that it's a one-off. Granted, we're 20 minutes in, and I've just been rambling. Probably short enough that it's a one-off, so it's kind of a low-stakes, like, return to the environment, because I'm, out of practice. I'm probably not going to be on my comedy A game or anything, because everyone always came here because of how gosh diddly hilarious I am. Can you do Skyward Sword but only the last fight of the imprisoned? Let me go load up Skyward Sword HD. You know, that thing that was announced like very soon after I streamed it, which was moderately annoying. I have over 120,000 cam bucks. The true challenge run. Better quiet alerts than alerts that make you go deaf. Correct and true. All right. I have played this game a lot, but I haven't played this game with the DLC a lot. Mostly because I never bought the DLC. I just ended up randomly coming into possession of the cartridge version of Sonic Mania Plus, which has the DLC included. But I'm going to, I'm just going to delete one of these and do a Sonic and Tails playthrough. I don't need to. I was considering doing Mighty or Ray, but I'm not experienced with them. And I am not interested in learning anything new today. Sonic and Tails. Let's do it. I always love that they made a new Tails sprite where he's got the pilot's goggles on. He only wears them twice in the game, but they made a new sprite for that. It's the Sonic Forces rock. Whee! I still love / hate the absolute blue balls of it all, of the fact that they start you on Angel Island Zone and then send you right into Green Hill. In Encore mode, you get to play on Angel Island Zone for all of 3 seconds. It's slightly neat. Is there any stage or plot differences for choosing different characters or just gameplay? Just gameplay. For the most part. Knuckles has one stage that's unique to him, because there's a tornado stage later in the game, like a sky chase sort of thing, and Knuckles, instead of that, gets his own stage. I'm going to not be doing the Blue Sphere stages to the best of my ability unless I accidentally fall into them. In this game, for those who aren't aware, those aren't Chaos Emerald stages, they're just bonuses. And once you have done all of them, they're bonuses that unlock, like, like extra little, like, gallery content sort of things. And I already have all of that, so once you've unlocked all that, there's no point in doing the Blue Sphere stuff, so I'm just not going to, because those are extremely long. Anyway, I am gonna be going for all the Chaos Emeralds. I have a love-hate relationship sometimes with the Emerald hunts in this. But most of the time I end up discovering a completely new special stage ring. At least one per playthrough. I'll just end up discovering completely new things, and that's one of the great things about this game, is that it's got so many paths that pretty much every playthrough I've ended up discovering something completely new. To the point that whenever I first played this game, I actually like really complained about the Emerald Hunt a lot because I didn't find more than like 3 of the special stage rings on my first playthrough because I was just bad. And I was like, why are they so hard to find? And these days I almost always end up finding way more than I need to. Kid named Finger. Jake! Jake! Hi, Jake! How you doing? Kid named Finger. Finger, everyone. How you doing, Jake? We just got started, and I'm quickly realizing just how out of practice I am, but it's fine. I'll get used to it shortly, I'm sure. I've been writing a script about Avatar: The Legend of Korra, and it's going on. Oh? Ooh? So is that 2 videos you got in the works then? Hell yeah. Okay. I know there's like a tutorial special stage ring that it basically automatically routes you into in this stage, but it's not on the top path, so I've kind of discovered that if your priority is the emeralds, at least from the paths I've been taking, it seems like you should like specifically not try to go to the top. Anyway, Yep, figured I'd lose that. It's bad and fascist. Oh, that's right, I've heard that. Presumably from you. Alright, well that's done. I remember you telling me about a part of that show that was interesting. Complained about it in the car one time. Yeah, I think I remember that. Thomas said balls, because Thomas wants to contribute, but he doesn't know how. Oh god, okay, well, that was horrible. I always forget what's over to the left here. Oh, just a life and invincibility, okay. For those who don't know the general gameplay design of classic Sonic, you generally it's got like 6,000 different paths through the level that are based on your epic platforming, and you kind of want to stick to the top of the stage whenever you can, because there's more items generally. Donnie's here. It's Donnie. It does the leftists are actually bad because they have bad morals, and the entire cause is just like a joke. It's so off the mark. Yeah, I remember something like that. Is it like directly fascisty, or is it mostly like stupid centrism? Oh, this is not where I want to be. I saw a special stage ring off to the left, and here we go. Okay, let's hopefully get our first emerald. I used to be really, really terrible at these, but because I hadn't really formed a proper strategy for them. The idea here is that you're chasing this funny little UFO that's carrying the Chaos Emerald, and you got to build up enough speed to reach it while not falling into any holes and not running out of time. Your rings are your time, so you got to try and get try and make sure that you're getting rings as you continue. My problem when I first started playing this game was that I always focused on getting rings first, wanted to build up as much time as possible before focusing on actually building speed. Those little marbles are how you build up speed. But I have since realized that the proper strategy is just go for the marbles. Just go for the marbles, and if you're running low on time, then focus on rings. Because if you just go for the marbles, you'll build up enough speed to generally get it pretty quickly. So there's that. There's the first emerald. Cool and nice. So these giant rings are littered throughout the stages, and you kind of want to do as much exploring as possible to try and find those. I know for a fact that there are 3 in Green Hill, and I've already missed one of them, but it was in the previous level. So you can get at minimum 3 Chaos Emeralds in the first world, but there's probably more that I don't know. I actually have not found a guide that shows you where every single special stage ring is, because there's 7 emeralds, but there's like at least 32 rings, and I'm pretty sure there's way more. It's just that the guide with the most I could find had 3. Had 32. Can you replay levels to find ones you missed after you beat the game? Yes. I know there is an emerald on the lower path. I think it's just up ahead. This one I actually discovered for the first time on my test recording today. Is this the OG Sonic? This is Mania, which was released in 2017 as a, nostalgia-y love letter to the original Sonic games. Sonic Origins, which comes out on Thursday, is a compilation of the first 4 original Sonic games. I think I missed that, I think I missed the emerald I'm talking about. I'm not sure. Maybe? Actually, might be up here. No. So the typical thing you want to try and do is use the slopes to your advantage to try and get higher. I'm gonna keep it real with you, Cam. I thought this stream was tomorrow. Are you thinking of when I said the Origins stream would be Thursday? Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I I didn't have like a specific plan of when this would be. Monday was what I was aiming for, but it might have been Thursday if today didn't go. Okay, I found it. Now what's up here? Blue thing. Oh my god. It wasn't originally a mod. It was like a commissioned thing by Sega, Thomas, but it was developed by people who started as Sonic fan game developers. Like the Origins that's coming out soon is made up of ports that remade the old games in a new engine created by the people who did Mania. Oh, come on. Oh, I'm shocked I kept that. Okay, I actually don't know where this special stage ring is that I was looking for. Okay, I guess I'll do... Huh? I was expecting blue sphere. Okay, I'll explain what was going on here in a second. I didn't get anything. I forgot this was a thing. Okay, so, the... What was I gonna say? What was I gonna say? Commentary is hard when you're, not practiced for over a year. There's bonus stages in this that you can enter at each checkpoint if you have enough rings, and, this is a different bonus stage than I was anticipating. Because this is Sonic Mania Plus, which has the DLC, and the DLC adds new bonus stages that I forgot existed. Come on, go high enough. There's like a whole new pinball board. So yeah, I have a love-hate relationship with the bonus stages in Sonic games because they kind of just bring all the action to a halt, but at the same time, they're optional. Oh golly. I gotta continue, I think. I am kind of getting sick of this. Are you sick of pinball? I'm a little sick of pinball. Wait, seriously? That's so cool. The, fan game thing? Yeah. The first time, okay, I just fell directly in that. Hello, Zeher? Zeher? Hi, welcome, new person! I'm impressed. Because this is the first time I've streamed in a year, and I haven't had new people in a long and... I think that special stage ring is off to the left. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is what you get after you get gold on all the blue spheres. Is that true in the main game as well? I want to say it was added in Encore, but I may be wrong. I just know that after I got all the gold medals on blue sphere, I just stopped going into the things. God, it has been a year. Words are so hard. I don't know what it is I'm trying to do. I should probably just proceed. Pinball never ends until you let it drop you all the way down. Yeah, I thought so. I have not been on this part of the bottom path in a very long time. I'm trying to figure out which one I discovered earlier today. I don't think I'll be finding it. I think I've already passed it. Oh well. God forbid I come out of Green Hill with 1 emerald. Kind of hoping I'd come out with the 2. Not in the main game, only in Plus. Okay, okay. Donnie, did you say you needed to change your color? Because mine's different. I used to be all bluey. Alright, I should probably just go to the end. I got all the time in the world to get emeralds. Nope. I did not intend to end up at the top. No backseat gaming, just as a heads up. Yes, true. Don't tell me where things are, even if it is a thing even if it is a game I've played a bunch of times. But I'm past it, so it's fine. Don't worry about it too much. This is a game that I know very well, or not know very well, but have played a bunch of times. So I'm not going to be super stringent on backseating. It'd be a different thing if it was like a totally new game to me that I'm playing for the first time. Didn't notice the tag, that's my bad. That's fine, that's fine. Still prefer not to, but I'm not gonna like super get on to people about it. Anyway. So for those who aren't aware, this game is mostly made up of levels from old Sonic games, and so the plot is that this magical ruby just teleports you between stages, and that's their justification for the most part. Eggman is so smooth. All right. Yeah, I'm not really gonna be, I'm mostly just gonna be, getting the special stage rings as I pass them. I am gonna be looking for them, but I'm not gonna like lose sleep if I miss any, because there's 7 emeralds and there's like 6,000 different rings. Wait a second. Hey, can I talk about the boss after you beat it then? Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. All right, have I been here? This seems maybe new. I'm never totally sure which path I'm on. But my normal path doesn't take me through here, so it's not the optimal path. One cool thing about Sonic water levels that is true most of the time is that if you take the most optimal path, you don't ever touch water at all. Now that didn't happen this time. I normally pass by this, I think. Well, that's fine. Ah, okay. Actually, wait. Pretty sure I can just jump up there. Yep. Physics. Took me many years after playing these games in childhood. Took me many years to realize just how versatile the physics are and how the game really is built for you to jump off of pretty much every slope to get as much air as possible. All right, boss time. Do you think if you shot him, his guts would be egg yolk? I think Eggman is filled with guts and blood. Interesting theory. Let's test it. This isn't Eggman. This is just a random bot. I don't like this boss very much. I'm not generally fond of the ones that... And there's a lot of Sonic bosses that are like this. The Sonic bosses that just have like shields spin around him and you just kind of have to wait. His feet don't... The Death Egg robot doesn't have a hitbox on its feet? Seriously? You can just walk under him and damage him from below. Just need to watch out for his spiky hands. Okay! Today I learned. And Archie Cannon would be robot parts. Yes, Archie Robotnik is part cyborg. I mean, Archie Eggman, which is distinct from Archie Robotnik, because that canon is insane. Archie Eggman is just a robot. Actually, I don't know if that's true. Is he called Robo Robotnik because he's full robot, or just because he's like replaced his body so much that he's essentially a robot? Probably that one. I don't know. Wait, no. Don't want that. Actually, yes, I do. Neither of these go anywhere. Okay. Tails, what? Oh, come on. Okay. I think there was a thing up to the left. If I jump off that spring enough. Let's go left, sure. You're right about those slope jumps. Yeah, I've loved Sonic for pretty much my entire life, but I'll be I'll be completely honest, I didn't really understand it until like the last like 2 or 3 years. Which is presumably why I didn't get any emeralds. I only got like 3 emeralds on my first run of this game. Because I just didn't do enough exploring. Do I want to go this way or do I want to go that way? Left or right? Get off me. Let's go this way. Oh, freaking hecking. Oh, alright. That's not what I wanted, but it's where I got, so. There's something to the left. It is speed shoes. Okay. Oh, okay. I was worried about a spring I hit earlier. Sometimes these things are fast-paced enough that I can't really talk about my exact thought process until we're long past it. I'm just gonna go left on purpose for no reason. Oh wait, that is what it wants. Okay. Bad jump, but also it didn't lead anywhere anyway. Get off me, and... Actually possible to skip the Puyo boss, really? That's interesting. But I don't run Sonic and Tails, which is the only category who can do it, so I'm not really familiar with how it works in practice. That's really cool. Cam, I'm writing my script, so I have your volume pretty low, but I'm passively enjoying Sonic. No worries, that is how it be. I generally don't actually chat a lot in the streams that I do watch. I mean, that's less true if it's friends, but... Oh, I didn't even go for the... There were little bubbles that had extra marbles in them, and I just didn't even attempt that for some reason. Catch the UFO, I don't think it's unidentified. You know, I had that thought earlier and didn't say anything. Which is weird, because that's how you're supposed to commentate, is you say the funny things that pop into your head. Now, we know what that is. I mean, I guess I don't really have a specific descriptor for it beyond big Chaos Emerald floaty boy. Alright. Are you playing the PC version? I am playing the Switch version. Turn me into an FO. We should just start calling flying objects FOs. Planes. Oh my god, there's an FO in the sky. Let me throw you. What if I was in Sonic? Wouldn't that be cool? No. IGN reviewers go right back to complaining about Sonic and his stupid friends they add every game. Oh, you're gonna send me right into Blue Sphere, aren't you? Not Blue Sphere. Pinball. But I don't want pinball. Okay. No explanation for anyone who doesn't understand the point behind this. I always try to build combos here, even though there's really no point to it. Like, you will win just by being slightly competent. Oh, Thomas, you didn't know about this. This isn't gonna work. Okay. Actually, it will. Oh, I just can't see. They have this? They do. Not only do they have this, but I think after you beat the game, or after you get finish enough Blue Sphere stages or something to that effect, you unlock like a proper endless version of this. Here you're just trying to out survive Eggman, outlive. That actually screwed up my attempted combo. Whatever. Again, combos don't matter. They're not exactly looking for Puyo Puyo experts here. All right, well, that's not a combo, but again, I should stop caring. All we need is the close-up face graphic for Sonic, just like the original. All right, gamers. Give me the nothing that spring gives me, and we're through with Chemical Plant. I have Sonic Mania. I don't ever remember getting it, but it's there, and I've played like 2 levels, and I still want to get back to it. Oh, you should. It's so good. It's so good. This stream's really making me want to play it again.
Birds. We got birds.
All right, first news stage. There's a couple news stages in this game. Everyone and their mother wanted a Sonic Mania 2 that would be made up entirely of unique stages, and unfortunately we never got it, but hey, there was promise.
Bugs.
The devs forgot to take out all the dev controls out of the PC version, so you can actually just press a button to gain Mach without needing to collect the blue sphere. Really? What? What? Why are Sega's PC ports so terrible? I mean, that's cool that it's there, but what an oversight. Every Sega PC port I've played has been like real bad. Generations is awful. CD is just weird. Actually, I don't know if it's the PC version. It might just be all the console versions of CD. There's some weird things that I, TBH, don't remember, but weird things about CD that aren't true in the mobile port. I'm trying to get back up there again. Video game. There we go. Thanks. Thank God this isn't Sonic 2 where your amount of rings actually matters. Oh wait, that ring box is on the other side. Okay, thank you. You can tell I'm not going for speed. Honestly, I've never really gone for speed in Classic Sonic. I've gone for speed in Generations. But that's because Generations doesn't, outside of the red rings, it doesn't really have anything it expects you to explore. So really, I go for speed in Generations, but otherwise, these I just kind of explore as much as I can. Like, I just see a slope and I'm like, hey, I could get here with that. I don't think I had enough speed. I did. That's fine. Oh, that's right. Oh, that's right. There's a thing there. I remember this one. Now I think I can I just slope jump here? I probably don't even need the slope. All right. Number 3, right? I didn't even get any of those rings. Just sharply cut that corner. My concentration on these is real bad right now. But that's fine. Maybe being on autopilot means I'll do better. Alternatively, I'll lose way more than I usually do, and you'll get entertainment out of it. Oh, I didn't take that shortcut. It's fine. I built up more Mach speed. Honestly, a lot of the times it's really less about collecting the spheres to upgrade your Mach level and more just like cutting corners in the right spots. So close to the fastest route, but so far from it at the same time. Oh, I believe it. I believe it. Yeah, I've never really optimized this game, but we got it. Come on, we got it. There we go. God, I wish I could insert GIFs in chat. That would be cursed. And yes, I'd have to include a no GIFs rule probably after the 5,837,603rd Better Call Saul GIF. That jump, all that did was ruin my speed. Anyway, we're about to be pretty close to the end, I think. Bouncy. Studiopolis is very, very fun. Very cool. Not anymore, it's not. Can I get up there? Yes, that's what this bouncy's for. I'm not getting up there. Well, now out of a spite, I'm gonna get up there. Not gonna lie, you're playing like someone who saw a speed run of the game but can't fully remember the paths. I believe that also. Oh my god. Well, I lost that path. Can I get back up there? I like the sign with the downward arrow that just says egg. Hey, Yellow Pikachu, how you doing? Oh, I love all the familiar faces all the familiar words and numbers with imagined faces attached to them that I'm seeing. I honestly expected this to be a pretty barren stream, but no, I'm more popular than I thought. All right, bounce and land directly on. Oh, okay. Not the biggest fan of this boss. Not because I dislike the concept, but you'll see. Eggnog. So you have to hit those blue missiles to knock them back at him while dodging the other missiles. The only reason I don't like it is that in between every single hit, it does this automated little section where nothing happens. And it takes control from you, and it's not terrible, but it's every hit, and I don't actually remember how many hits it takes. I want to say 5. And also, like, the fight doesn't change at all. Except for... Did the Egg Robo hit me? Wait, do the Egg Robos have hitboxes? Okay, well, I lost my shield. Walk into a hotel lobby, there's this giant egg in the middle with like a dozen people worshiping it naked and covered in blood. Half the time I fight this, I just drop dash, half the time I just drop dash infinitely. If I don't have the shield. If you have the shield, you can't do that. You even know to get the electric shield like the speedrun does. Oh, I'm sure the electric shield is crucial for like half of speedrun paths. Every single stage, the first thing you do is get the nearest electric shield. Even if that requires going onto the suboptimal path, go get the shield and then use it to get back to the top. 4 hits. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that was 4. Did I miss anything? All right. Egg TV! Forget, does this lead anywhere? Hey, 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 hey. Die. Oh, yeah, there's these, I may need to just use tails. If I can ever get on my friend. Hey. Egg Robos have no hitbox. You were just so high from jumping the missile spawn. Oh, okay. Oh, wait. Are those not actually things I can stand on? Tails, you're being a nuisance now. See those little lights on the left there? I actually don't think I can stand on those. Oh, that was all to get a ring box. Okay. Well, here we are. We get it in Act 1 so we can kill the Act 2 boss before the boss phase even starts. Oh! Oh! Tails, I want those rings. Thanks, Tails. Completely unnecessary, but... yeah, they were. We need to do this entire level without taking a hit or we reset. Oh, is there no, there's probably an electric shield in here. It just wouldn't be as fast to get the one here. That sounds probably right. Or maybe there's just no shield in this act. I guess, yeah, actually. Do you have to do any glitches to, kill it before the boss phase starts? Or is it literally just, like, you're high enough that you can just do that? Just hit it over and over before it even really spawns. All right. Oh, fuck. No, I didn't miss my chance. You can just bounce back up there if you have the water. And here we are. I remembered that one. This is number 4, I believe. Oh, that one always scares me. But I go for it anyway, even though I think maybe it's slightly faster, but otherwise you probably shouldn't risk that for 10 rings that you probably won't even need. If you're fast enough. No, you just double jump up to it. Yep, sounds right. I do not appreciate the way those balls are moving. Fun fact, on my last playthrough, that stage took me like 4 tries before I did it successfully. There was one, but it's too far out of the way. The electric shield, yeah. You can use Tails instead because his tails will damage bosses as long as it's just his tails that hit it and not his body. That's right, that's correct. Well, the water shield served its purpose. That's all I needed. Yeah, thanks. You knew there was a ceiling there. Why did you jump? Guys, check out this neat slope jump.
Concussion.
Thomas, I need you to stop saying balls when you hear balls. Spheres exist, all right? It's fine. They're allowed to. Nope. Oh, come on, Tails. I don't think Tails did that. I think it just went back normally. There we go, Lord. Oh, okay. Hold up, hold up, hold up. You can do a thing with these, I believe. Maybe I'm wrong. Now it's hard because of the, Our Tails can destroy it! Where do you lead? You lead up here, which I think might lead to a... Tails? Tails? Tails, we're cheating, okay? You need to understand what's going on here. I don't think I'll be able to get that high. I'm fine. And there we are. Number 5. I love how in pretty much every classic Sonic game, except for Sonic 1, you can get virtually all the emeralds instantly. I do wonder the earliest you can get all 7 in this. Because I don't know where exactly the first 7 of the rings are. Oh, I took the long path. That's unfortunate. I didn't even get any of the spheres, so I didn't even reap a reward. Okay. And we bounce. You haven't seen it happen yet, but if you hit any of the things that, you know, obviously damage you, these spikes, these bombs, all those, you will lose 10 rings. Therefore, losing 10 seconds is pretty devastating. This one in particular, for some reason, I've had some trouble with lately. Come on. We're gonna get there. Do it. Get world rec. Oh, God! Every time I get hit, it really frazzles me. I don't need extra time, but the time is still worrying me. Tell me I don't. Okay, 5 seconds. Lord. Sphere isn't funny, troglodyte. Spheres are just balls with a PhD. I got 5 emeralds. Jeweler's seed run. Steal all the jewelry from Hellsberg Diamonds.
No.
Why is no what I went for on that? Okay, I guess we're down here now. Nope, jumping over it doesn't do anything. By the end of Chemical Plant Act 2, I should say. Yeah, I figure. I actually forgot about this thing. Lottery. 03, 07, 03, 3X. 39 rings? Is that what that was? Come on, give me the shield. Yes, thank you. I think we're pretty close to the boss. Yep, we're right here. Hey, Tails. Oh, I got some early hits. Wow, okay. We didn't really even get to see the gimmick of that. Not that I was really expecting to. He controls the weather, so he did a little wind gust up. He does a little lightning blast down on you. He does this little sun ray where you gotta stand under him to not get hurt, blah, blah, blah. Speedrun gets them all by Studiopolis Act 1, but if you start some levels over again to get emeralds on different paths, you can get them all in Chemical Plant. Oh, interesting. All right. I think I know where 1 is in Flying Battery. 3 plus 7 plus 3 times the... Okay, okay, yeah. Hold up. I don't think I need... Yep, there it is. Gives you a flame shield right before, like, the most hazardous place it could possibly give you a flame shield. Because this is a big ol' bottomless pit that I like to call the sky. Alright, we're gonna get an electric shield sometime soon, right? Yep, there we are. Free one to act as a tutorial. Hey, if you have the electric shield, you get to... You get to walk on the ceiling. For free speed shoes. Cam, you of all people. I'm heartbroken to say the least. Sometimes I don't want to use my powers for violence for, powers of violence. Sometimes I don't want to use my powers of violence for theft. Just for personal enjoyment. Okay, I want down, please. Thank you. I'm convinced you saw. I haven't seen a speedrun. I have not watched. The closest thing to a speedrun I've ever seen is I saw one single level run of think Stardust Speedway Act 1 as Ray that they did in like 27 seconds or something like that. Take me up. Thank you. No, I've played it a bunch, so I've seen like paths that I like to take, but I definitely don't know any optimal things. Sonic. Hold up. There was a thing down there. Well, can't see it now. Ow. I knew that was there. That was bad of me. Gotta sit for a second, let it blow up the floor. And boss time. Pay attention to those schematics on the back. I take it the electric shield is crucial for that run. I didn't have the shield last time I did that, and the actual gimmick there is that there's the walls are closing in, and it raises the floor like it's doing exactly right now at this moment, and you have to wait for it to get high enough to start actually hitting it, otherwise it's out of reach. You seriously act like somebody saw a speedrun but can't quite remember the paths. That is wonderful. That is very funny to me. Alright, there is something up ahead. Not you. And that something is you can fall right here. It's not actually a hazard. It's a completely different path. Now, I don't know if it's the optimal path. I think it is considered like a secret path. Yes, because there's this here. That's why I took the path. The ramps are ever so slightly slower, I think, but they do have rings up above them. Whee! You actually followed the speedrun path for all of Flying Battery Act 1, and I'm impressed. Really? To be fair, Flying Battery Act 1 is, I think, one of the most linear stages in the game. Oh my god. Okay, I think that's the fastest I've ever done that. Even know to go bottom route for Act 2. Yeah! It's mostly just that, I guess it's mostly just that, the past couple times I've played this, I've tried to explore a lot more than I have before. Like, I only just discovered the bottom path on my last playthrough. If I jumped there, I could have gotten that life, presumably. Oh, that's right. We got the funny little wacky workbench, electricity things. Come on. Where is the... there he is. There's one robot that's, like, controlling those, and you take that out, and you, you've taken out the entire weapon, essentially. Otherwise, you gotta destroy these piece by piece. They're kind of constantly, oh, come on. Come back down. I wanna see what's over here. Well, of course that was gonna happen, you buffoon. Take me up. And I love that wait, hold up. I always forget. Is this a thing? Oh, no, it's not. It's an exit, not an entrance. Oh, fuck. Do the boss skip here, I'll sub you right. Oh, I have no idea what the boss skip is. Tails, take me up. Tails, I want to go up there. There's things up there. Tails. Google it. That's not fair. That's not what they meant. Can I jump through this? I can't. Oh, yeah. Okay. And fly and... How do you get that life? Oh, hi, what? I've never done that. I've never done that one before. Have I seen it? Probably, but I've probably seen it in passing and reacted too late. This is the last one. I don't know the soonest I've ever gotten all the emeralds, but this probably is it. I want to say normally I have them all by Press Garden. Last playthrough I screwed up quite a bit and didn't have that. And I got the rest in like Stardust Speedway or something, but... You were on the speedrun path till you went through that door. Minor spelling mistake. I, in the past year, have not had as much practice on my funny little Sonic voices, so... I used to do a decent Shadow. The only funny voice I can still, like, consistently do is Black Doom.
Shadow. Minor spelling... Minor spelling mistake. The day of reckoning is here.
And even that, I can't tell if that was actually good because my headphones are screwing up my hearing. I can technically become supersonic anytime now. That is weird. I don't normally have them this early. Now, of course, I knew you could get them way earlier than I ever have, but... going down there was probably more optimal than what I did. Can we rename the balls to Morbs? Well, we're out of the stages, so now we can, and no harm is done. We're never seeing the balls again. Oh, wait. Cam, no. See, you're on about the principle of the thing. I'm a consequentialist. You can rename them to Morbs. It literally doesn't affect anything. After this conversation, we won't be discussing it anymore. Do not cede ground. You've seen my MO is to avoid confrontation. Could have gone right there for something, presumably. Let me up, please. Thank you. Because you took that door, you can now do a hang glider % run by hard locking. I'm going supersonic because I don't like this boss. Hey, look, it's the things from it's the schematics from the other boss. I'm doing this very poorly. Not that I normally do better. Just need to acknowledge that I'm worse. So for those who are somehow unaware, getting all the Chaos Emeralds in classic Sonic games give you an instant win button. And there he goes. No boss skip. Yeah, I had no idea. No idea. So what is the boss skip? Out of curiosity. Oh, I'm a consequentialist. Thomas hates me because I'm a philosophy minor. Hang later. Press garden. Now, you do still have some incentive to look for the giant rings, because now they are just worth 50 rings. So I'll go for the ones that I know exist. And again, I'll probably still go out of my way just to explore, just because it's fun. Go down here and go this way, and there's one. Hey, who else is a philosophy minor? My mom. I just believed you for a second. Oh, is there something up from here? I'll never find out because I can't go far enough to actually be able to bounce off of it. Oh well. Anything up here? There is. This is probably a waste of time, but nope, I'm heading up. You soft lock while manipulating tails to hit the capsule early for you to end the level. Okay. Nodding like I fully understand how you would do that. Oh, I didn't want that. Electric shield is inherently superior. This is, I think, a pretty different path from the one I took literally earlier today in my test recording. No! Can I get Tails to take me up there? Come on, buddy. We're on a journey. Oh, it's a very long journey. You're not gonna be able to make it, are you, huh? Okay. Oh, that's a rough little, tight little jump! Tails. That's Tails' fault, not mine. I guess. Come on. Come on. There we go. Now, what can I do with this? I don't know if I've ever been up here before. I can hope and pray that I haven't screwed myself up royally. Ah, well, this is very slow. There we are. Neat. Yeah, that was very new to me. Oh, that's the top of... See, I've come through there from the bottom many a time. That's the normal path. Sonic? Oh, well, that's our first death. Just had to fit through an alcove that I didn't. Oh, and is this right here? Is this the same spot? Oh, wait a second. Then what is that, what does this actually trigger? Because if you touch this, it's gonna do the thing no matter what. I'm curious what... Huh. Okay. I can go down here, and all that does is let me use this spring. Huh. I don't know what that switch up there did. Fire Shield's most OP. That Fire Dash for a quick speed boost is epic for the speedrun. Oh, I'm sure it is. I'm just bad at using it. Wait. Oh, did we disconnect? Huh? Is that what that meant? Yeah, it says drop frames. See, wait. Drop frame 0. How long have I been live? Did we disconnect? I just didn't see that somehow. Okay. I need to keep a better eye on that, I guess. Very sorry about that. Hey, I want those... Cool, the internet issues are back in full force, except not in full force. If they were in full force, this stream would not have occurred. Oh, well, I didn't know that was coming, evidently. It was a tiny little baby little spot that I could have jumped and presumably saved some time. It was less than 30 seconds, seemed to resolve itself. Okay, that's good. Zoom, zoom. Press Garden's so cool. In general, the original stages for this game are just really solid. No, let me up. Screw you. This is Sonic's special power to go get a spring that makes you go down this way anyway. Alright. Don't like this boss very much either. You kind of just have to sit here and wait for it to destroy the boxes. Or, you know, tank the hits. But yeah, once it hits one of the wooden boxes, it gets stunned. You can hit it. I was gonna go supersonic so that I didn't have to fight it, but... But then I lost my rings. Who exactly are Mighty and Ray? They are from an arcade game from that I think predates Sonic 2 called Sega Sonic the Hedgehog. The main characters were Sonic, Mighty the Armadillo, and Ray the Flying Squirrel. And then they never showed up again. Mighty showed up in Knuckles Chaotix. Ray never showed up again, as far as I'm aware. Outside of like comics and that sort of thing. And then they were added to Mania as fun little fan things. Press Garden 2 is also fun, but it's an ice level. It's probably my least favorite of the original stages. Box time? Box time. Yeah, I guess that icy point would do damage, wouldn't it? Do you know their abilities? Ray lets you do a little glide a la the Cape Feather in Super Mario World. Mighty lets you do essentially a ground pound. Are acts divided by turning points in the story or by reckless video game devs? The second one. See, I knew that would damage me if I stood on the saw blade, and yet here I am, taking the damage anyway. Tails, take me up. Tails, come back down so you can take me up. Tails! Down. Down, boy. There we go. Yeah, I've played as Mighty. He's very fun. The ground pound is just neat. Ray is presumably very cool, but seems to take a bit to like properly get used to actually like optimally use his ability. But like I said earlier, there's a speedrun I've seen of Ray doing Stardust Speedway Act 1 in like 27 seconds because his flight is just so damn powerful if you know how to use it. I would not be surprised if the fastest possible speedrun of this game is done with Ray. But I don't have that much experience with the Encore content. I've never done a full Encore playthrough, and I've never done a full playthrough with Ray or Mighty. Oh my lord. The ice doesn't actually damage you, it just like freezes you. And there are some spots in the stage where the ice actually is needed to like to bust through certain obstacles. Where is it I'm trying to go with these? Come on. I'm doing very poorly at getting onto this platform. Oh, you just go left. Okay. Wish those were real bucks so I could use them for actual things. You know, I agree. I want that for you. Alright, buddy. He throws funny Ninja Star Badniks. He throws funny Starfish Badniks as Ninja Star Joke. I've always been weirdly bad at this boss. You have to hit him in mid-air in order to... Oh, God. You have to hit him in mid-air in order to stun him, otherwise attacking him just means that he'll, I only just realized you can just jump on the Star Badniks on the ground to destroy them. Maybe that's why I've had such trouble. I always try to avoid those, but you can just destroy them before they explode. Anyway, I was saying something about that boss fight and then it became totally unintelligible. Hi, Egbert. How are you? James P. Carey. Welcome to Little Planet. He just sent us to a natural satellite. We are not on Earth anymore. Because it just looked so earthy before. Ah! No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Trying to go for the top path. If you touch this, it'll send you flying. All right. No game. There was a higher path there that I missed. Rip. Me specifically avoiding the checkpoints. There is a... Oh, come on, I have to wait. They give you a water shield here so you can bounce up to this spring and get into that special stage ring. Come on. Thank God I have all of them already. That would have made me really angry. Even though it was resolved within seconds. Don't you dare send me into that bonus stage. Oh. I think we very much in the bottom path now. I can't remember the last time I saw these. Yeah, no, I vividly remember jumping on these pulley things on like 3 different pads here, but never on my most recent playthrough. Oh, hold up. Nope, can't get that with this slope jump. Not that it matters if at any point I want to use invincibility, I can just open up. I can activate supersonic. Hi, how are we on dropped frames? It said it dropped a bunch of frames earlier. Are we good? It says we're good. Oh, that's not even the path that normally takes you on, I don't think. I think I just didn't have enough speed. Anyway, boss time. Get it out. Say all your bug things. You know who I'm talking to. Or they know who they are.
Insect.
There you go. Yeah, gimmick here is just get through the small ones and then the big one will become vulnerable to attack. I imagine there's also a really fast way to get rid of this. Supersonic would have, of course, taken that out very quickly, but can I request a bug? Which bug do you want? We were in the past the whole time. We're going back to the present. This makes no sense if you haven't played Sonic CD. Hornet. I don't know if we can do that. Not at this stage in the game. There were Hornets earlier. I don't know if we can offer them to you at this point. Oh, we love the slope jumps. We love completely useless slope jumps. Tails, I want that red spring. Tails, up. Actually, I think it was Act 2, that Ray speedrun I was talking about. Regardless, it was a stage in 27 seconds. Tails, come back. Bouncy time. Okay, let me voluntarily go to the bottom path. Which you can tell was voluntary from my tone. Oh my. Oh my. There we go. I think we're pretty close to the end. Oh, here we are. Hey buddy, come on out to play after animals.
Birds. Pigs. Something else. Bears.
Hi, Metal Sonic. Were we expecting you? Yes, we were. This is your home, apparently. You appeared here one time, and now you're destined to show up only here for the rest of time. Regular Noah's Ark over here. Oh, come on. Why am I taking so long to get through this part? You don't have to beat him in a race or anything. You just have to avoid him. And now, kind of a cool little thing. Metal Sonic uses mini Silver Sonics, which I think are styled after the Silver Sonic from the 8-bit Sonic 2. Not even the proper Sonic 2. So you destroy these, they explode into little bits that go up and hit Metal Sonic. I seem to rarely get the chance to do this, but whenever it jumps, you can, whenever the mini Silver Sonics jump, you can like bounce them into Metal Sonic up at the top. Kind of neat. Anyway, this is one of the longer fights, because I think this is the halfway point of the game, roughly. So this is kind of a halfway point boss. Hi, Eggman. Do it. Do the thing. Metal Sonic big now. This right here is a big old Knuckles Chaotix reference. The final boss of Knuckles Chaotix is a big, scary, powered up Metal Sonic. But the fight itself is styled after the final Death Egg Robot boss of Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Oh, come on. Okay. Yeah, his front spiky hand deals damage to you. Ow. Hi again, Eggman. That was my second death. This cannot stand. Oh no! I just got stuck behind him. Why am I having so much trouble with this? Except big giant Metal Sonic. I think they're called Metal Sonic Kai or something in Knuckles Chaotix. He's red. There we go. And let's get the ruby. I don't think, did it play the sound? Did it play the little bouncy sound? It's not funny without the bouncy sound. The ruby was right there and theoretically able for Sonic to grab, and then the guy just came in and bounced it away and it went, "Arr!" Hey look, schematics. I hope those don't come up again later. Hydrosity. And then everyone kills me because that's what I lead with, is that name. Actually, not everyone here is enough of a Sonic fan to know the whole deal behind that. This stage is called... Okay, wait a second. Oh, I went up. Okay. This stage is called Hydro City Zone, but it's written as one word. It's written as one thing, so a bunch of people call it Hydrocity, including me for all my life. I know it's Hydro City, but I'm always going to call it Hydrocity. And people argue over which one is correct. Like, they've confirmed Hydro City is the correct one, but force of habit, it will always be Hydrocity to me. Cam, you're the only streamer I know who actively works against Chekhov's gun. A thing. Do you think this will come up in the future? I bet it won't. The only reason I'm doing that, like, if it were an actual, like, story-heavy game, or something that was, like, easier to see in action, I wouldn't do that sort of thing. I'd want to try and preserve the thing, but, try and preserve the actual, like, surprise-ish of it, but, like, you wouldn't have noticed that schematic in the background, I feel like, if it weren't for me pointing it out, just because the game moves so quickly. So I kind of gotta be, hey look, it's a thing! Wow! I mean, when you say this better not come up again, oh, you mean like, I would be angry if this had a follow-up. It would make me mad if this had decent storytelling. No, you're right, I do that. Hey look, a Knuckles path. The first, like, Knuckles-only path that I've run into. One of Knuckles' gimmicks is that he's strong enough that there are certain walls he can just run through that no one else can. This game doesn't have a lot of Knuckles-only paths, but there's one of them. Pretty smooth moves, Megamind, but there's only one person I know who calls this place Hydro City. What do you call it, Thomas? Nope, let me through. I think you can avoid a good portion of the water in this stage, but I don't think you can avoid all of it. But there's something about this one that makes it fun for me. A lot of Sonic water levels are not great, but I've always liked Hydrocity. The fourth wall? The other one, because funny movie reference. Oh. Most people I've seen write the Hydrocity one as Hydro SSITY. Knuckles is Sonic Deadpool, but strong. I don't like that. He's not. Sonic is the closest thing to Sonic Deadpool. We aren't most people, are we? We're dumber. I mean, I get the idea. Haha, Knuckles break wall. But it's still angering. You make me angry. Also, Deadpool is strong. Hi, Eggman in the wall. How are you? You doing good, friend? I love that, how you just stumble upon him just swimming up for no reason. Hi. Hey. Oh my. Whatever will I do to escape the destroyed crushing rubble? Actually, from here on out, it's probably not true across the board, but from here on out, there's a bit of a bigger focus on like scripted events, silent storytelling sorts of things. Like this fun little build up to this boss. I love this boss, by the way. This is a literal reverse of one of Hydrosity's bosses from Sonic 3 and Knuckles, where you're in the water and Eggman is dropping bombs down on you from above and making these cyclones. It's really fun. You can drop bombs by hitting down. I don't actually know if they damage him. I don't know the purpose of them. It might just be for fun. Because you kill him by sucking him into your propeller syndrome style. It's always just fun for you to get to pilot the Eggmobile. Are there any other places that's happened? There's here, and then there's one like scripted cutscene sort of thing in 3 and Knuckles. Oh, I didn't take the funny. Hey, come on. Bring you back up. Is everyone... Is it me or did a bunch of people disappear once it disconnected? That makes me sad. I don't think we got, I think we lost a couple people. Which is fair. I don't begrudge them that. We did, yeah. Now it's just Donnie and I. Well, we had a decent run. Maybe some of them will come back. That's how the internet works, correct? How people's attention spans respond. Hi, Bailey. My dog's been in here the whole time. Hi, pup. Oh, you seem to want something. Tails, stop it. I'm trying to go down. Tails. Tails. All that for 10 rings. Marvel joke. Do you hear her? Is she talking? I don't know if she's talking. These headphones are extremely noise canceling. Up, up. What do you want? I am so much louder outside of these headphones. This is wild. Can't please stop talking to the ghosts in your computer masquerading as your friends and feed me. I think over here there's a life. Yep. Which is supposed to be the reward for another path, but no. Marvel? I didn't hear anything. Okay. Hi, puppy. She's not the loudest dog. Oh, wait a second. Here's a... Wait, how does it want you to get that, Tails? Tails? Is that just supposed to be a Tails specific power-up? Because I didn't see a path that would take you up here. But here we are. God, the bouncing bubble shield is so fun. Alright. You guys scream really loud if you want anything, pup. I can't hear you. Is there anything up here? I always forget. Probably an exit, not an entrance. Hi, friend. Is this the only place where Eggman is both bosses? Because most of the time the first one is a, most of the time the first one's a, just a machine. And then the second one's Eggman. Some of them don't even have Eggman in this. Some of them are just the hard-boiled heavies. Those special Eggman-shaped robots. Hi. You do want something, don't you? I'm killing Jim Carrey, pup. Listen, I'm busy. I'll help you out in a second. Alright, drop the bombs on him. I like this boss a lot. Though it is pretty slow moving. I imagine there's not exactly a skip to this one. Unless it's a glitchy thing. Alright, down he goes. His tail's drowned. And part 2. Oh. This is the mini boss, the mid boss, Act 1 boss. All the boss words from Hydrocity Act 1 in Sonic 3 and Knuckles. But that one's just a robot. This time it's Eggman. And this time it's shorter because it's the second part of a different boss. Oh, hi. You're like grabbing me. Oh, sorry, pup. Yeah, I'll take this opportunity to pause. I will go let the dog go. Hi, puppy. Oh, you're on my headphone cord. Oh, Bailey. Oh my god, pup. You have no idea what you just did. Oh, Lord. Oh, no. Okay, we're fine. Okay, I'm gonna go let the dog go. See you in a second. I knocked my stream deck flat on its face when returning. Ah! Are we good? No, that's the welcome scream, buffoon. Hi, welcome back. Donnie subscribed to Prime Gaming. Oh my god, did you get a was there an alert for that? I don't know if I have alerts set on the intermission screen. No, I know I know for a fact I did not because I set that screen up today. So here you go. I don't know what the noise was. I didn't hear the noise. I think it was probably just a generic bling, bling. All right, are we ready to continue? It's just a beep. That one? Something like that. You know what? I'm unsubbing for that. No. Wasn't a funny. I don't think it. That one's not supposed to be a funny. The funnies are on the others. I recently reset my or changed my stream alerts system. It's now through Stream Elements. It was previously through Streamlabs. Anyway. Oh, I can't hear. Oh. Because the dog unplugged me? No. Unplugged me slightly. There we go. Now I can hear. Release the bunyies. Hello. What new region lies directly to the right? The sky. Hey, it's Knuckles. Hi, Knuckles. Welcome. Bye. That's their way of conveying that in the Knuckles playthrough, he gets a completely different stage in place of this. While Sonic and Tails get an extended Sonic 2 reference. This is just Sky Chase Zone. But slightly better. Mostly just like an automated set piece. It's cool. Cool and fun aren't necessarily the same. It's not like miserable to play. It's just, you know, automated. You're just kind of waiting for stuff to come your way. But hey, plane levels are fun. They're cool. I'm contradicting myself. This also just has a really good song. I like this song. Cold Take. Phenomenal soundtrack. Fun fact, if you go too fast on the plane, you will fall off the plane. Since it's like moving with it's moving with me like this, but it's like a little bit behind me. It's not that I'm controlling the plane, it's that the plane is following where I'm running. Like Tails is struggling to keep up with Sonic's planned movements. Yeah, I don't think it's any time you drop dash, but you really don't want to drop dash on this because, oh, okay. You don't really want to drop dash on this because there's a pretty good chance that you'll just go flying off the tornado. Train. I love that the front is just Eggman's face and that the mustache is like the entire grill. Tails owns his own plane and he wrote Sonic on the side. What a kiss ass. No, this is Sonic's plane. Tails got it from him. Tails just borrows it from time to time and it's essentially his now because Sonic prefers to run, but Sonic already owned this plane. In any other playthrough, if you're playing as anyone else, Sonic will be the one flying the plane. Now, there are later versions of the tornado that are Tails's, but I don't think any of those say Sonic, actually, now that I think about it. Sonic owns planes. What an asshole. Oh, wait a second. Oh, I never noticed this. That says OOZ on the side. That's Oil Ocean Zone. This is an oil tanker. Welcome back to the plane. Hi, friend. Yeah, it's a big caterpillar now. Many times, as in like twice, I have turned into Supersonic on this stage, this boss, and I have fallen off because Supersonic's too fast. There are some parts of this game that are just a wee bit janky, but like in the exact same way that the Genesis games are already janky. Come on. I don't love this boss either that much. You may have noticed the ones that I generally do like are the ones that you can end immediately, should you so choose. There you go. It's like fine, but it's very much the same thing over and over, which they all are. They're not really intended to be all that in depth, but anyway. Oh, I think on my last playthrough I didn't have all the emeralds by the end of this zone. I did not finish up in Stardust Speedway. I keep instinctively just calling them the short names as if that makes sense to everyone. Hi, Knack the Weasel. Thanks for shooting me, Knack the Weasel. And now for the thing that Mirage Saloon Zone actually implies by its name. We got a fun little saloon desert themed zone. I like this one a lot. Knuckles essentially gets 2 full acts of this, since he falls off the plane at the beginning. Oh. Oh, come on, come on. Tails, we're going up. I don't know what waits for us up, but it's up. That's right, I was wanting this fire shield, since I just lost the electric shield. Okay, well, that was all very worth it and cool. Oh, no, no, no. I just decided to jump down to the bottom path for no reason. Shoot me with the gun. Shoot me out of the gun. Oh, there's a, I think there's a special stage ring up above. Come on, take me back up. Maybe not a ring, but some neat thing if I remember. Oh, but those take a while to respawn. The little balloons. I like the Eggman cactus. Tails, could you just fly me up there? Tails. Hi. Hi, my friend. Where are you jumping? Alright. Kill the bug. Tails, I want up there. I would like you to take me with you when I go up to places. I don't actually know what the point of that path was. I remember taking a long time to try and get back up there on my last playthrough too, and I don't remember what it was for. Hi. Away we go. Oh, come on. I'm trying to jump up there. And now I'm in extremely precarious territory. I'm very stagnant right now. Oh my god. I'm trying to bounce up to these ornaments. There we are. There we are. Okay. Just because it took me so long to get that. Yes, we're going super. Now, unfortunately, Supersonic, as always, takes away the level theme, and that's one of the worst things about him. That's the worst thing about him. Not the boss themes, though, so we were at the end anyway. Hi, Knack the Weasel. Would you like to die, Knack the Weasel, but a robot? The funny little robot is shape-shifting into classic characters that were, forgotten about years ago. So the purple one, that's Knack the Weasel. He was in like 2 games ever in the classic era. That's Bark the Polar Bear. He was in 1 game. And then the green one he's turning into is Bean the Dynamite. Also 1 game. And his name is Bean. So this boss fight is just a big reference. Let's do it. Next one. Shoot me somewhere. We. Alright, Oil Ocean. So I only just noticed that that's where the train at the beginning of Mirage Saloon was going. That's kind of cool. A little bit of cohesion there. Oh look, BP. That's right. Our friends. Oh, I forget how to go to... How do you go to this one? You see that ring? Well, not on screen now. Down here, and then you float. Come on. Take the fans up. Blow me into that, and there we go. I actually forgot about that one. Like, I had no idea it was there on my last playthrough. Probably because it's one that, like, expects you to be on the bottom path. There's a lot of secrets on the bottom path, too. It's generally a good idea for speed and items to be on the top path. But there's still a bunch of stuff on the bottom path. Oil Ocean is from Sonic 2. It's not very well liked generally, but in this game people like it a lot because it's got some neat environmental interaction that you don't see in most Sonic games, and my example of it just went away. You might have noticed that anytime my fire shield came in contact with the oil, it was like setting it aflame. It's very fun. Oh no, I figured that was gonna happen, and yet I acted anyway when I shouldn't have. Amazing the futility of human decision making. Oh, hi. This boss is one of the easiest because he never is out of reach of you. Like, you could just keep hitting him. Okay, he's out of reach here. I was literally wrong. But he's only out of reach when he's attacking, which is the reverse of a lot of them. A lot of times you have to wait for them to attack because they open themselves up when they're attacking. Bob Builderman. Hey, look! We destroyed the air! We created climate change. All right, so this one's fun in its gimmick. You'll see in a second. Oh, come on. So that smog is just constantly filling the air and slowly getting worse. And you have to. Come on. I mean, you already saw it. There's those, come on. There's these little handles that you have to pull that will clear the air. Sonic solved climate change with a big handle. So if the smog gets too bad, you will start losing rings, like one each second. It's not that big of a threat, but it's a thing. I think also, I may be wrong on this. I'm not totally sure. I think whenever you have a flame shield and it sets the oil on fire, I think that fills the air up with smog faster. So here, it's actually a hazard to have the fire shield, which is kind of interesting. This is a reference to the admittedly much cooler gimmick in Sonic 3's Sandopolis zone, which, where you had to keep pulling levers to turn lights on in a haunted pyramid to make ghosts go away. If you fall down the center here, you will fall into a special stage ring. Yay. God, I love setting everything on fire in this stage. It's so good. Ghosts! Wow! I can't believe they went from ghosts to the much more fantastical threat of air pollution. Oh, what's in here? Oh my god, what? Have I seen that one? I'm finding more of these than I ever have before. You would think that, you know, Let's Play Curse and everything, you do far worse once you have an audience. But I didn't fail a single special stage. I've only died twice. I have 230 rings, and I'm finding more special stage rings than I ever have. So you see me losing rings now. That's because it's too oily in the air. But the boss is right here, so. And that goes away during the boss. Oh, okay. I wanted to kill the octopus by standing next to it. Oh, you're actually in this. I think I usually kill this fast enough that I don't actually see Eggman. That's funny. Like, I legitimately didn't know he was in there. I probably knew that at some point, but... There you go. Bye. Birds. Got the birds. The submarine flies into a volcano. This volcano is on Angel Island, by the way. So was Hydrocity, actually, but that one's fine because we were teleported there. The implication here is that the implication here is that submarine flew all the way up to Angel Island. Now we don't see that happening, and I think I do wonder if maybe they just forgot that part, because to be honest, the level progression in this game isn't the most cohesive as far as the world, but it's funny. Oh, wait, I forgot about this. You just stand on this, there's a big ol' spring. Take you places. This is one of my favorite songs in the game. Lava Reef Zone. It's just a really good song. Yeah, not only is this part of Angel Island, this is where the palace where the Master Emerald is hidden, is buried. Oh, that's another difference between this and the Knuckles playthrough. In the Sonic playthrough, you never come into contact with the Master Emerald, whereas in the Knuckles playthrough, he just kind of takes a detour to check on it, which is kind of funny. Hi. Give me this. The actual story of this is that this is Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles going on one adventure together, and Knuckles, you know, occasionally detours because he gets knocked off a plane or he wants to check on the Master Emerald or something. But otherwise, like, for this part of the game, like, story-wise, Knuckles is right here with us. Unfortunately, there's no way to really experience that in the game. And in fact, Sonic and Tails are the only duo you can play as. Otherwise, you're playing as just one character. Oh, well, that was great. Not that I can think of. Here's a thing. Yep, 124, 134. Not that I expect them to program you to be able to play as all three of them and like swap between them. That's a little more than the scope of this game would really expect from you. But it is a little bit of a shame that like you're just supposed to kind of imagine, oh, Knuckles is right there with you. When with Tails, you don't have to imagine it. He is right there with you. Decide not to do it. I'm not getting fucking stung by angry hornets if my mom can't verify. I did it. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Is there a better time you could do it maybe? I guess it is water out in the summer heat, so they probably are gonna stick around there. Hold up. These 3 rings. Can I just slope jump? I can. Nice. Oh my god. Spike ball went bowling. As you can tell, Flame Shield kind of makes this wee bit of a joke. Just run along the lava. Hi. What is this that I'm doing? I didn't know there was an invincibility there. Okay, cool. Give me this. Oh god, okay. There was presumably a top path there, but we're down here now. Yeah, I'm not normally down here. Normally down here. Me talking about how great the flame shield is here and then voluntarily getting the water shield that I'm probably gonna lose very quickly. Alright, boss time. Hi, friend. I don't know how you powered up in the 3 seconds since I saw you. You know, it's probably a different drilling machine. He's probably got a lot of drilling machines here looking for stuff. So the deal here is that you kind of just have to let it hurt itself over and over, and now it's unarmored, so you can just You can just take 3 hits in a row. I'm realizing that I really can't, with the way I've set up the layout here, I can't really do a lot with my arms. Like if I dance over here, like you can't see my arms. Not that you can't draw some inferences, but I really love the Act 2 gimmick here. How you're in a new area where the magma is kind of cooled. I like the aesthetic. I like the blue. I like that the focus is a little bit less on lava. Also, I haven't talked about it a lot, but even though, you know, they chose very specific levels to reuse for Mania, the Act 2 levels, Act 1 is usually just a straight, like, rip-off of that original stage, but Act 2 will almost always have some elements that are from, like, a completely different level. So this, even though it's Lava Reef Act 2, those treadmills that you see are from Quartz Quadrant from Sonic CD. There's a lot of little things like that. Act 2 is almost always an homage to several different stages at once, which is kind of cool. As much as it bothers me that, you know, we got so much, like, fan service heavy Sonic games in such a short span, like this came out the same year as Sonic Forces, which had classic Sonic forced in there, had Green Hill and Chemical Plant again, when Generations was relatively recent, and that was also just a fan service game. As much as that sort of thing bothers me, I think out of all the fan service ones, this one does it the best. Because, like, the ones that are homages to old levels aren't even just homages to that level on its own. Like, it's a fun little mashup of multiple levels at once, which is cool. Why does my throat hurt? I guess I haven't spoken this long, this continuously in a very long time. That is, yeah, not even just, I was worried about, like, being able to commentate personality-wise. Like, you know, not having the same level of energy as I used to, that sort of thing. But, like, even just, like, physical endurance, like, my throat kind of hurts. It's fine. I'll build that again. It'll happen. I admit it's probably going to be a little weird to see me do this one that's just like a big reference to all the old Sonic games, and then immediately like just start playing those old Sonic games and being like, hey, look, here's the thing that was referenced in a game from 2017. I did consider saving Mania for after Origins, but I figured I wanted to do this now. I mean, the good thing about these games is that they're all very replayable and have a bunch of different characters you can play as, so if I wanted to just be like, hey, I just finished Origins, let's do Mania again, I could do it as Knuckles or whatever. Oh, yeah, I think this is the part where Knuckles diverges. I'm pretty sure Knuckles can run through this wall, and then he goes and sees the Master Emerald. Sonic, on the other hand, is on the surface. This is built on top of where the Master Emerald Shrine is, so we won't get to see that, unfortunately. No, instead we get this weird little baby, like, motorcycle track with one of the weirdest, most annoying bosses in the game. It just runs at you back and forth. Sometimes he gets on the tracks, sometimes he spawns enemies. There's these weird little lava jets that happen in the middle. It doesn't feel like there's really a strategy to this one beyond just sitting and waiting, which I guess just is the strategy. But I always like to zoom around and try to match his speed and everything, and all that does is get me hit. course, the most annoying boss in the game rides a motorcycle, the most annoying vehicle. All things considered, that wasn't that bad. That's Little Planet in the background. That means nothing to anyone who hasn't played Sonic CD, but that is a natural satellite that shows up on Earth like once every couple years or something. Maybe once a year, I don't know. And Eggman has encased it with machinery. Second time he's done that. Of course, that's just his plot in Sonic CD, but speak of the devil, we are now on Little Planet. This is the final zone from Sonic CD. Star War Death Star, Star War Death Star War. But not like when he just did that literally. So you could see the mechanical Little Planet in the background of Lava Reef there. That's a fun little baby twist on how in the original Sonic 3 and Knuckles, you see the Death Egg in the background having like finished construction. It's supposed to be like this big reveal. You are aware of the Death Egg, yes? How that's just a thing. How he literally just did do Star Wars. Now, we have no idea what the Death Egg actually does besides be a big space station that holds weapons, which is probably all it needs, but no, you did not know. Yeah, no, Sonic 2 and 3 are collectively known as the Death Egg Saga, because they are both about trying to prevent the launch of Eggman's new Death Egg. Delights me though. Yeah. Sonic, like, honestly, at least at the time, was just like a cavalcade of weird little references. Like, the Chaos Emeralds are the Dragon Balls, essentially. Super Sonic is, you know, Sonic going Super Saiyan. Like, the Chaos Emeralds and everything associated with them at the time was just a big Dragon Ball thing. Oh, even Sonic 06 Silver is just like kind of a Sonic-y version of the character Trunks from Dragon Ball. Sonic had a huge Dragon Ball thing going on. But like, in addition to that, like, the main thing of Sonic 2 and 3 is that Eggman built the Death Star. Have I taken this path before? This feels like a better path than I've taken. Sonic is Gex? Huh? What? Sonic has never and would never utter, "It is tail time." Because the things Sonic says are just so much more intelligent than "It's tail time." You like this fun little playing in the background sort of thing? I'm just used to it, but I imagine it probably looks a little trippy. Also, I love this little part where you could just walk left and I think this traps you into redoing what you just did, I want to say. Fun fact, this is just the final boss of Sonic 1. Oh, yeah, that's something about this stage. Metal Madness is essentially, it's the final area of Sonic CD, but it's really kind of in this, it's kind of an amalgam of that and Scrap Brain Zone from Sonic 1. Gex is an N64 game that has a character that makes a fuck ton of dated jokes. Jokes like saying, "This is a luau at Mel Blanc's house." Okay, yeah. There's a lot of... Conquer is pretty much that, right? Very nice. Oh, what's the other boss here? I don't remember. Why don't I remember? Okay, we'll get to it. Oh, yes I do. Yes I do, because this isn't just... Actually, it's less Scrap Brain and more, it's both Metallic Madness and Metropolis Zone from Sonic 2 a little bit. All three of these are just like trap-filled gauntlets that are supposed to be like the big end-of-game thing. No, 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 no. Oh, but I think these little magnetic like conveyor belts that you can run on are they might be from Wacky Workbench in Sonic CD. Anyway, it's just really cool how it's like, oh, this is Metallic Madness, but really it's like 3 different stages in one that it's referencing. Oh, let me punch my microphone. It's been a while. Can't do a cam stream without doing that. Gotta wait for this bomb to blow up. Oh, you still have baby bomb. Wait, what did this accomplish? Oh, I have to go to the back and then... Oh, have I seen this before? Yes, I have. I'm small now. There's a lot of gimmicks crammed into this one stage. Conquer, more like honker. Hoorah! Conquer I hear was actually pretty good on its own merit, which is high praise considering one of its many bosses is a literal pile of shit. Yes, the Great Mighty Pooh. Actually, that was a different path than I think I normally take. Does it sound like a perfect circle? No. No, not even a little tiny bit. Conquer, I know, like, once upon a time at least, was pretty well liked, but I don't know where I've heard this now, but the impression that I got was that, like, people mostly liked it for its sense of humor, which hasn't really aged all that great, which is mostly just, haha, we're vulgar on the Nintendo, and we, make pop culture references, and that the gameplay itself isn't all that engaging, but I also haven't played it or really seen it in action all that much, so I don't know. Small Sonic squash him. In the hole. And we're about to be small again, I think. Actually, no, I think we're at the end. Actually, no. I'm wrong. Actually, I might be correct on both counts. You'll see. Tails! Tails! I'm sorry, buddy. I'll avenge you. Yeah, okay. Small again. Ah, okay. I did not want to fall down, but here I am. Here we are. Boss time. You'll see meant, oh hey, we get to be small at the boss. This is a pretty unique boss. Now it is supposed to be a twist on the fact that, oh, all the small ones are old Eggman bosses, by the way, which is fun. And that's Amy Robots, Amy's only appearance in this game, sadly. But, this is a reference to the fact that, the old Metropolis Zone boss had Eggman spawn a bunch of tiny Eggmans. Of course, it's also just a reference to the fact that you're Small Sonic. Oh, there he is. Come on. Nintendo Family Guy. Essentially, that's the vibe I got from Conker. Eggman. Little baby Eggman. All right. Hey, that was the next to last area. We're about to finish this. No! The schematics weren't supposed to come back! No! You weren't supposed to. Okay. Welcome to Titanic Monarch Zone, the final unique and final zone in the game. It is kind of a giant, it's unique, but it is also mixed in with a bunch of level mechanics from the old Death Egg Zone from Sonic 3. Actually, no, not just that. Oh my god, one of the cooler things is that so it has a bunch of Death Egg Zone stuff, but it also has a lot of the gimmicks, for example, these bouncy side things, are actually part of the bonus stages from Sonic 3. Like, they made a whole normal level out of the mechanics from the bonus stages, which I think is really cool. These orbs, these are one of the bonus stages from Sonic 3. One of the stages was about, like, jumping from orb to get to the top of the stage. This seesaw weighted thing, this weird platform that's just from Death Egg Zone. But it's also got a lot of its own stuff going on. Like this dumb little robot in the background that traps you, and Tails, I'm trying to fly up here. Oh, okay. Fine, I don't need that then. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Also, this is honestly one of the only classic Sonics that doesn't really kind of fall apart at the end. Scrap Brain, the final area in Sonic 1, is just not very good. Sonic 2's end is not very good. Final bosses are pretty decent, but the actual stages in the end of Sonic 2, not very good. Sonic 3's final stages are pretty good. Sonic 3 has a very solid ending. But I think that this one honestly just has a really strong, like, final area, which is nice. Just kind of a little bit unheard of for classic Sonic. And even for a lot of, honestly, in a lot of places, just Sonic in general. Like, Sonic Adventure 2's final level isn't all that great. A lot of people really Oh, shut up! Shut up! Okay, yeah, the squish hitboxes are a little bit wonky in this game. If you get there just a smidge too early, it'll just kill you with 1 pixel. And I'm shocked that hasn't come up till now, but that is actually a pretty frequent problem with this game. Pretty frequent problem with classic Sonic in general, just because of how how getting crushed works. What was I saying? The fact that the final level in this is pretty good is shocking. It's an achievement as far as classic Sonic goes. Sonic Generations really falls off at the end. Sonic Generations has an awful final level and an awful final boss, unfortunately. And, you know, every level is 2 acts, so, you know, awful final level is really 2 awful final levels. Nope, nope, nope. Gotta get on the other side, weigh it down. At one point, a woman asks Conker, hey, you want to bounce in the haha sex away? And Conker says, bouncing? Now this is a platform game! He, in that single scene, he was actually voiced by Jason Griffith, interestingly enough. Sonic the Hedgehog's voice actor from 2003 to 2009. Why are last levels in Sonic games usually so bad? They kind of, to make them, like, actually hard, they kind of, like, they kind of falter on the typical level design philosophy of Sonic and just kind of make it a normal platform game filled with traps, which is unfortunate because when you're moving at high speeds, you know, you're going to crash into a bunch of stuff. So it really just ends up being lots of enemies and lots of spikes. And oftentimes not all that much speed involved. Like, Metropolis Zone is very slow as a stage. A thing that is really good about this one is that it manages to keep that speed. In Act 1. Act 2 is a different beast. Funny eyeball machine. Oh, there's a stray spike. Come on, come on. All right, you're down. Almost. This is one of the Death Egg Zone bosses in Sonic 3. Oh, I was completely missing, and I always forget this. If you hit up during that fight, you switch the gravity and you go to the ceiling. The fight is really supposed to be you swapping between up and down the top and bottom floors to try and angle yourself to hit the boss, and I just never do that. Number 2 on the list is them saying that Susie 9mm is an epic reference to Terminator, which has Arnold say Uzi 9mm. Yeah, yeah, is that a boss fight? There's a pretty extended Terminator reference that goes on really long. I do know that. Hi, welcome to the final level. Titanic Monarch, Part 2. I like the song here. It's a good song. Anyway, the gimmick here is a little different. I love the stained glass hard-boiled heavies back there. Also, I just love the name hard-boiled heavies. Those are the egg robos that have been kind of the secondary bosses. Anyway, so there's 4 areas here that you have to clear, essentially. I just went into one of them. But that room acts as essentially a little hub. And you can do these 4 areas in any order. Unfortunately, that does mean this level's kind of just a linear gauntlet, which is... It's pretty good as far as Final Sonic levels go. Like, it's not annoying, it's just the same thing every time, which generally this game is very good at, with its level design, very good at it not being the same thing every time. Like, you noticed, of course, that throughout all of those stages, I was like, oh my god, I've never been on this path before. Things like that. Like, the level design is really strong that way, but the end is, you know, just a linear gauntlet to make sure that it's difficult. All right, so you'll notice that top right wall has blocked off that path, so that means we've cleared that one area. So now I'm going to area 2. Oh, and these pig enemies are from Scrap Brain from Sonic 1. Gonna be a shame when we get to Sonic Origins on Thursday and we start with Sonic 1, which is easily the weakest. Stop charging up the weapon in the background. I'm already dead. It's gonna be sad whenever we start Sonic Origins on Thursday and it starts with Sonic 1, which has like 2 strong levels and otherwise is just kind of a platformer that didn't seem to know what Sonic's strengths were yet. And like, that's fine. Of course, that means that's a good thing that the series improved, but Sonic 1 is not that great. So we're gonna be inherently going from like one of the strongest classic Sonic games, if not the strongest one, to Sonic 1. Cade, like, actively dislikes Sonic 1. He doesn't think it's good. Say sexo things like, I'm right here, sweetie pie, just tell me where to shoot. The missiles talk. It's not even an Uzi in game, it's a rocket launcher? The hay bot. Haha. Yeah, I mean, I've heard that it's good. However, that's mostly from JonTron, isn't it? I've heard that Conker is pretty decent, but also, like, the humor I've seen is mostly just references, as far as I can tell. Did you ever end up doing Mean Bean Machine? Because I know you did Mega Collection, I think, anyway. I did 3D Blast and Ristar on Mega Collection. I never streamed any of the other games on it. I may have pulled up Mean Bean Machine like for 3 seconds as a joke, but no, I've never streamed Mean Bean Machine. Oh god, this one's essentially like a big bottomless pit. If you fall, it'll spawn you at the top again. See, so you gotta actually be pretty careful about what you're doing. I am not. You'll notice. I mean, I got that checkpoint. It would technically be progress now if I just killed myself. I would spawn in a place I need to be. Ah! Oh god! Okay, I did it. Not out of any level of skill. Does Origins basically have the same stuff as Mega Collection plus Sonic CD? It's actually a lot less. It's Sonic 1, 2, 3, and Knuckles and CD. So no 3D Blast or anything. It's like purely like the classics. Like it's trying to be like a definitive like introduction to Sonic for new players, as opposed to just, hey look, we got all these old games, which is annoying because like yeah, there was a collection on the GameCube that had way more games than this, but at the same time they're all like remastered ones. They're all remastered by the people who did Mania, so you can't expect them to do that for all the games necessarily. Or at least I wouldn't expect them to remaster 3D Blast entirely when it's not all that popular of a game. So it's less games, but it's new versions of them. And there's a mission mode for all the games. There's a boss rush mode. There's like a bunch of like neat new stuff. There's animated cutscenes for each game now. It's not that many games, and honestly, like, it's overpriced for the amount of games it is, but the amount of new cool content is very interesting to me, at least. Like, those animated cutscenes sound really cool. When I stream it, I'm going to be playing the story mode. They added, like, a separate story mode that has those animated cutscenes and, like, is, like, a marathon of all 4 games in a row, which just sounds really cool to me. So the cutscenes are supposed to act as like connective tissue between the games. Kind of neat. Also, they finally confirmed the timeline placement of Sonic CD. Believe it or not, that didn't have a place before because it actually released between 2 and 3. But clearly, nothing takes place between 2 and 3 because they're essentially part 1 and 2 of the same story. So people like always argue, does CD happen before or after the Death Egg Saga? It happens between 1 and 2. Just a lot of weird, like, tiny, nerdy Sonic stuff. Plus, mission mode sounds cool. Or sounds like it could be cool, at least. I'm excited to try that. Basically, I'm excited to stream it, not just because, like, I'll get to, you know, play all... Gives me an excuse to play all 4 classic Sonic games in a row, but also, I do wanna stream the mission mode. Like there's extra stuff that it like ranks you on your performance and that kind of thing. Anyway, that's the end of Titanic Monarch. Boss time! Hey buddy! The final boss is the iconic big weird spider. with arms and legs. Like, human arms and legs. So he, it's powered by the Phantom Ruby. It's got this weird, oh my god, that was way better than I expected. It expects you to... The idea of this boss is kind of that it gets easier over time. Like, he has these huge defenses that you have to bust through. Like, you know, when he becomes vulnerable, he's got those 4 arms all electrified, but as you damage him, he loses a new arm, so it becomes easier to hit him, and his attacks become less dangerous, which is kind of cool. I like the idea of, like, having to break through his defenses to then make it simpler. I always like bosses like that have kind of like an opposite difficulty curve, because it just makes you feel kind of cool once you finally do break through. But here, I broke through pretty much immediately. Oh my god, I'm about to... Okay, I thought I was about to 2-cycle him. He also has these hands that, like, take you into arenas with the hard-boiled heavies, which are basically kind of mini boss fights of their own, where you just kind of have to survive until it takes you back to the main fight, which is kind of cool. We probably won't get to see all of them, because I think Eggman has, like, 1 hit left. I've had this fight go really fast, but it's not typical. Honestly, this was just probably my best run of Mania, which I'm surprised by. Anyway, look how pitiful his defenses are now. There you go. There it is. But of course, there it isn't. You got all the Chaos Emeralds. There's got to be a secret fight. Phantom Ruby freaking out, taking us to another dimension. King Heavy taking the Phantom Ruby. Weird thing about this is that Eggman's robots turn on him. Like, this fight is Eggman fighting his robot who wants the Phantom Ruby as well. There's like a shade of that earlier in the game. Like, it's not totally out of nowhere, but it is kind of a odd gimmick. Anyway, welcome to Egg Reverie Zone. I love the timer freaking out in the corner. Typical supersonic gimmick. You have to collect rings because you're constantly losing them. If you lose all your rings, you die. This, however, does have one other tiny dimension compared to typical supersonic fights. The boss's attacks will actually take rings from you instead of just slowing you down. Most supersonic fights, you are literally invincible, and the attacks do nothing but slow you down. Also, you have this new boost move that takes rings from you. I just tried to boost into him. It didn't work, but I tried to boost into him. It took 5 rings from me. Depleted 5 rings. Also, I think the only supersonic boss fight where you can walk. You can go between walking and running, which is kind of neat. Also, I'm not gonna like stop and force you to listen to it because you probably can't hear it all that well, but this final boss theme has like a musical reference to the main theme of Sonic Forces in it, because this plot is actually pretty linked to Forces in a way you'll see in a second if you don't already know. Well, for one, the Phantom Ruby is like the big thing in Forces. Oh no! Oh wow, I don't know if I've died there before. Okay. My sister in Christ, you are flying. Are you referring to when I said this is one of the only supersonic fights where you can walk? Because you go between the two. Most supersonic fights are purely flying, was my point. Anyway, come on, give it back to me. So it's kind of swapping between. So you can go between oh no! Walking and running! No! running and flying. As you may have gathered. I will say, I don't really love the story of this game, as, I mean, there hasn't exactly been a ton of a story. Hasn't been much of a story to speak of, as you can probably tell. The most there really is has kind of just been, hey, look, schematics. Those will come up later as the final thing. Foreshadowing, wee woo, but that's like that's more of a detail than like storytelling. It's mostly just been like it teleports you between old stages and you do them. There's this little twist where Eggman's robots betray him at the last minute. There's that. There's how Little Planet is like mechanized over the course of the game. Like there's little pieces of story in here, but I think I remember reading that they actually didn't get to do what they wanted with the narrative because Sega demanded that they make it tie in with Forces, and that kind of makes the game suffer in a way that you'll really see in a second. I mean, for one, the Phantom Ruby is just a teleportation device that brings you between stages, and I think they were going to come up with more interesting ways to bring you between stages, but then they said, put in the thing from Forces. Anyway. As much as I dislike the Forces connection here, like I said, I do actually really like how this final boss theme has Forces music in it. Like as a transitionary thing. Oh, okay, that one's down. All right, Eggman. How many hits do you have? I think it's one. Okay, cool. They're down. Video games. Give me that ruby. And now for the ending. Oh, I didn't play the animated opening at the start. Hi, Little Planet. Like, see, that's central to the ending, kind of. Or at least, that's the environment. Knuckles is there, you know, who was with us and relevant. Hi, buddy. Love these guys. Hi, Sonic. That's the ending. Did that mean anything to you? Yeah, it's mildly disappointing. Nothing really happens at the end there. Sonic just ascended. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, Sonic goes into that, like, the Phantom Ruby teleports him away to go be in Sonic Forces, which has classic Sonic in it. That's the idea, is that this was kind of a prequel to Forces. Sonic and the Phantom Ruby are brought into modern Sonic's world, where all this stuff happens there, and then a much worse game occurs. That's what that means to me. He's God. You know, that's how I would have read it without the prior knowledge. I assume Little Planet disappearing was it, like... Actually, what is that? Is that just it, like, going away again? Because Little Planet shows up, like, once a year or something like that. Legit MCU shit. Yeah, it's not, like... The actual plot of this is pretty bad, which is, like, no one played this for the plot, but, like... Sonic 3 and Knuckles has great, like, non-verbal storytelling, and, like, really solid world building for a 2D platformer. Like, Sonic 3 and Knuckles just has a, like, pretty good story that is told completely wordlessly, and, like, you really get a sense of the locations on Angel Island and how they relate to each other. Like, 3 just has a good story. This is kind of just you pop from place to place, and at some point Eggman takes over Little Planet, and that doesn't really become relevant. At some point Eggman's robots betray him and want the Phantom Ruby for themselves, and then at the end it just like teleports you to a different game, literally. It's really weird. What was the good plot going to be? I don't know. And I can't even like say with full confidence that it was going to be that they did have a different plot. I just remember reading somewhere, and this might have just been like someone coping or making something up. I don't know. But remember reading that Sega like said this has to tie into Forces, and that's why it's weird. But yeah, like the Master Emerald shows up in Knuckles' story and doesn't really have any purpose other than to just be there as the Master Emerald, which is fine. Like, you're on Angel Island at that point. Like, it'd be weird not to see it. But I do wonder if the Master Emerald was supposed to be a relevant part of the plot, and then they just didn't because there were too many gems already with the Chaos Emeralds and the Phantom Ruby. I don't know. It's just kind of weird. I don't remember what the bad ending. It's not a bad ending. I don't think anything of terrible horror happens in the bad ending, but the one where you don't get the emeralds. I think all that's different is that Sonic just doesn't go to Sonic Forces. So maybe that is the good ending. Oh, and then funny story, this got a DLC called Encore Mode, where you go through the game again, and it's got this like fun little team mechanic sort of thing, like where you swap between all five characters. It's kind of neat. I'd be willing to stream that at some point. And like the level design I think is a little bit remixed. All the stages get new color palettes, just kind of like a fun little remix of the main game. That is canon, and it happens after Sonic Forces when Classic Sonic comes back. So Classic Sonic goes from here to Forces back to here. That's that. Oh my god. Which is funny, not just because that means that Mania is both a prequel and a sequel to Forces, but also Classic Sonic has been in 4 games, if you count Encore Mode as a separate game, has been on 4 adventures in the past several years, and every single one of them has taken him to Green Hill Zone and Chemical Plant Zone. Going to Sega and forcing myself into the writing team. Please, God, dear Lord. Can I join you? I'll write a game that confronts the fact that they rehabilitated Gun. Weird to bring up Gun in this stream. The absolute like dissonance between classic Sonic and modern Sonic in its subject matter is gooing. It is so bizarre. Like, oh, there's this game, and then at some point, this fun little guy is gonna be wanted by the police, and that police force will have and that police force like massacred a bunch of people, including a young girl 50 years ago. Blah 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 blah, and then later they're gonna decide that military force is actually good and fine, and Shadow the Hedgehog's gonna join them. I'll join the writing team, and I'll write another Sonic game that says the military is bad and somehow confronts the fact that the previous games said they were good. I don't know. How do you feel about the Sonic TV show? The upcoming one, Sonic Prime? Or one of the 6,000 that already exist? Sonic Prime coming up. I don't really have any thoughts so far other than we really haven't seen anything, and I'd like to see more that will intrigue me. Because right now what we know, aside from like concept art that has been revealed, we know it's a multiverse thing, which oh my, that was a wild one. We know it's a multiverse thing, which like could be cool, but at the same time, like, oh my god, can we stop with everything? It's a multiverse thing. I think we're gonna get like multiple different versions of Eggman from different universes or something like that. Eggman analogs. I think there's been concept art of some of the different locations that show up. It seems to have like an interesting, very Sonic-y aesthetic. But otherwise, we just know that Shadow's in it, and that Big the Cat is in it. Like, those were the two they've shown 3 clips. One of them was just Sonic, like, and that was mostly just to show off the aesthetic, the animation style, and the voice, because the voice cast is completely different. They're all Canadian actors. So you have Sonic's voice, and it seems like fine. But then a clip after that was like 5 seconds long, and it had Shadow, and then another clip after that had Big. Honestly, that's the greatest thing. Honestly, it is really cool for me to see that, like, I mean, Shadow's kind of a given, but seeing Big is neat, not because I just, like, adore Big, but, like, because that opens the door to a bunch of characters showing up, which will be fun, because Sonic Boom had Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, and Amy, and that was it. 2 hours, 14 minutes, all the emeralds, wee woo. Special. 9:46. Is that saying how much time I spent in the special stages? I didn't know it graded that. Interesting. Egg Reverie took me 4 minutes. Final area. Titanic Monarch took me 9 minutes. Oh yeah, that's another thing, is a lot of the final stages in Sonic games like try to be long to give them this feeling of finality. Here that's fine, and a lot of them it really doesn't work because the level design's not really good enough to sustain it. Kevin Feige, you're gonna have to change your plan.
What's bingo?
And we have a kibosh on multiverse stories from now on, please. Yeah, I hope, I do hope it's good. I hope Sonic Prime's good. It could be like really, really cool. They said something about like Sonic himself going on like a personal journey, and wowza, Sonic the Hedgehog is gonna have like a character arc. It's a TV show. There's gonna be storytelling. Why do you go completely black when you go dark? That's weird. Stop it. But yeah, Sonic Prime, it has a lot of potential. I am just excited about the fact that it's, oh god, I hit the desk. I am excited about the fact that it's like a serial, like story-driven Sonic show. Like, we haven't had that since X. Boom is, yeah, I've heard Sonic Boom TV show is really good. Not that it's really engaging, but that like it's just funny. That's the thing. Like Boom is good for what it is. It is just a Sonic sitcom, yes. Which is that's great for what it is, and it's pretty funny most of the time. But it's also just not what I want out of a Sonic show. Again, good for what it is, and I'm not gonna begrudge it, but like when I hear, oh my god, a Sonic show's coming out, I want like a Sonic-driven story. Or a story-driven Sonic. And Prime is gonna be that. So that'll hopefully be cool. What else is there? What else is there? Seeing Big show up is just neat because I like as not great as Sonic X is, it is essentially my dream Sonic show. Like that is basically just a full-length Sonic Adventure, the TV show, featuring like pretty much the entire main cast and like being driven by story arcs and that sort of thing. Boom is nowhere close to that. Boom has only 4 of the main characters and really no one beyond those characters and some bit like comedic village characters. I say 4 main characters, I'm just shutting out Eggman. Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Amy, Eggman. Can't wait for the random unwanted human characters. You! But yeah, Prime has a lot of potential. It's, I hope it's good. But at the same time, I think it's the same studio that did, it's Man of Action, I believe. And they are famous for shows like a bunch of the Ben 10s, I think. I know the first Ben 10 is generally well regarded, but they also did the recent Mega Man cartoon, and that's not very good. Or at least conceptually, it doesn't sound very good to me. It's like Mega Man in high school sort of thing. They also did Avengers Assemble, which is a not very good Marvel show. Yeah. Knowing what little I do of their track record doesn't really fill me with hope. But recent what now? Oh yeah, there was a Mega Man show. Mega Man Fully Charged. Yes. One look at it is gonna make you go, why? Like even Mega Man's design is like wildly changed and it doesn't look great. I'm the voice in Tails' walls that he only hears alone. Also Shadow sometimes. Oh yeah, Shadow's in Boom and he's weird and stupid and because his whole thing is just, I hate Sonic. Ugh. And his voice is not much better than that either. Eggman has this weird like fanboy thing going on with Shadow in that show. It's very weird. Shadow's first episode, Eggman is like, oh my god, it's Shadow the Hedgehog! Which I think is supposed to be a joke about how the fandom treats Sonic, but, or treats Shadow. Maybe also just a in joke about how Shadow was created by Eggman's grandfather, and so he really likes Shadow because of that. Probably not. Sucks it was made in 2010. Generator Rex looking MFs. Is Generator Rex also Man of Action? I'm gonna look that up. Keep forgetting I have a monitor in front of me that I could do things. Generator Rex. Yes. Yes. Man of Action did Generator Rex. You mean Mega Man doesn't disintegrate Proto Man in a neon-drenched dystopian skyline? No, unfortunately. And that's the only reason that the new Mega Man show is bad. I say new. I think it was like 2017 or something. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, knowing their track record, not all that. I don't have high expectations. I have high hopes that I fully expect will probably be let down. If nothing else, I hope that it'll like be fun and it'll just be nice to have a like serial Sonic show. Even if it's not all that great. Anyway, it's a little weird that I don't have a single save slot here with where I've beaten it with Mighty or Ray. Anyway, that's the game. There's Encore mode. Mighty and Ray are in a funny little capsule. There's a time attack. There's a multiplayer competition mode. There's a lot of extras. Like you can just play Blue Sphere. These are the special stages from Sonic 3, and you could just play these like infinitely, which is kind of fun. Did they do the Pac-Man show? I don't think so. Oh god, if they did the Pac-Man show, I would have really, really, really tempered expectations, because the Pac-Man show is horrible. No. I looked at the screen like it was my camera. No. No, they didn't. You just play Blue Sphere. Why? Blue Sphere is the bonus stages that lets you, that you see those gold medals in the bottom right. You collect those to unlock these extras, and that's the initial bonus stage. That's what it was before. You saw how I did that pinball machine bonus stage earlier. In the original game, it's just Blue Sphere. Also, it's because there are... Do you know about the Blue Sphere game? I don't like them personally. I like Blue Sphere. But do you know about the Blue Sphere game? There's a... It's on Sonic Mega Collection. If you lock on Sonic and Knuckles on the Genesis with certain games, you can unlock a full game of Blue Sphere that is like hundreds of stages. I think it's like 356 or something. Like they made a ton. And you can probably play like about all of those here. You can play Mean Bean. You can even play 2-player Mean Bean. DA Garden. Select a track. It's a fun little sound test with a Sonic shaped island. I want to say that like time passes on here. I think there's like some cool visual stuff, but I haven't really ever spent enough time here to do that. Anyway, sound tests are always fun. And then staff credits. I don't know why I clicked it. You know exactly what it is. All right, I'm gonna do a Mean Bean. I'm gonna do a Mean Bean. Is it only 5 levels? Let's do 5. Oh, no Eggman, unfortunately. Wowza, that's fast. Shocker. That was horrible placement on my part. Combo. This is hard to commentate. What a shock. No funny large face depression. Oh, you died already. Why is it so bad? Anyway, that's that. Fun fact, that song is from the original Puyo Puyo. Oh, by the way, if you don't know, Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine was made for the Genesis, and it's just a Sonic version of the puzzle game Puyo Puyo. Anyway, that song that played during that and during the Eggman Puyo Puyo fight, that is the theme for Satan, the final boss of the original Puyo Puyo. Satan's theme is now officially in Sonic the Hedgehog. That's always been moderately funny to me. Anyway, I think I'm done. Mostly because the game's finished and there's not much else that I could do other than play the game again. I'm shocked I went for 3 hours. I actually intended this to... Part of why I did a short game was that if I were to cut it short, then it wouldn't take that many streams to do it. Like, I was fully expecting that maybe I would only go for an hour. But no, it went well. It went well, and I went for the full length. Cool crossword puzzle stream when. Oh, hi, Erica. How are you? Welcome. We just finished, unfortunately, but how are you? God, my throat hurts. So I have the commentary endurance to go for 3 hours again, but the throat endurance a little difficult. So sorry I missed it. You're fine. It's okay. How was work? Yeah, no, it's physical endurance that's gonna hold me back. Hopefully I can build that up again. Golly and a half. I'm gonna do another Puyo Puyo just to sit and chat for 3 seconds. And just so I can reiterate, this is just in this Sonic game. Stop running while No. Fitness is important. I'm really working on my figure. Oh, I was about to be able to do a combo. Bird noises. Why bird noises? Extremely long purple one. Fun fact, these are hard to commentate. What am I supposed to make out of this? I actually do like, you know what? I was gonna say I actually do like watching puzzle game streams, but that's generally whenever it's more than one person and they're competing. That's fun to me. Or noises. Penile. Yeah! Red-blue combo. Good. Glad I caught you at least. I'm glad you did too. Gonna reiterate, this song was originally for Satan in the original Puyo Puyo. Streaming Sonic is great because I really get to flex my dumb little trivia chops to people that have no investment in it whatsoever. I get to say things like they're just obvious to people when they absolutely aren't. Like, this is a reference to Scrap Brain Zone from the original Sonic the Hedgehog. Oh no. Okay, if I get rid of this green, I can do a combo with that purple. I just blocked off that yellow. Maybe I should do a Mean Bean Machine stream. I would probably need a co-commentator. I would need Cade to like be there to watch me do it. That's the only way that would work, I think. Cade and I are gonna try and stream together a little bit more. It's gonna be hard because he's working. I'm not. I'm just in class. Still a full-time student in the summer. But Cade's working, like, Cade works 5 nights a week. Oh no. Oh no. Cade works 5 nights a week, and, as such, you know, it's during the times that I can't get him on stream, so I'd only be able to do, like, 1 night a week with him. But I do want to do that more frequently. Like, on Thursdays would be our best day. But, like, it'd be fun if, like, a specific night was set as my co-op night, if there was nothing else getting in the way of that. Have Cade on every Thursday. We slowly work our way through a game, like, once every week he's on. I want to do more things. More co-op things with Cade. That would be exciting to me. And also, it just draws more people, it seems. I think it's just because his friends watch a little bit. His friends watch sometimes whenever I bring him on. But, like, in general, they're just funnier streams. They're just really good. And there's a lot we could do. Like, there's a lot of co-op games. We've got Mario Party. We've got and for a while we were doing that thing where I would co-commentate with Cade as he's playing through a game I really like for the first time. He played Luigi's Mansion for the first time because I asked him, "Hey, come on stream. You want to play this for the first time?" Could do that with the Pikmin games. Could do that. There's a lot of games he hasn't played that he, I think, would finally get through if I brought him on stream to do it. And that's fun because that was the whole reason I started streaming in the first place. It was a way to get through my backlog. Once you've committed online to doing it in a very public manner, then you're more likely to do it. I oftentimes would start games and not finish them, but if I turn them into a project, then I finish them. Guys, just stream the Fall of Man. The Fall of Man? See, this could be anything. This could be you bastardizing a title. Like, this could be Fallout. This could be an actual game called The Fall of Man. This could be a joke just saying we're all gonna die and we're gonna live stream it. It could be anything. I truly don't know. Is there a game called The Fall of Man? I mean, presumably there is, but are you referring to one? I bought Cade Fallout 3. He never played it. He didn't seem a fan. Could I force him to do it on stream with me? It's the third one. You should stream The Fall of Man. Cade Fallout 3 stream. That would be very fun. First I gotta stream it myself, though. Not first, necessarily, but I should ask him if he's up for that. He does really want to do. He brought this up to me first, and he's brought it up a couple times since. He wants to do a racing stream of Sonic Generations, because we both really like Sonic Generations. We've played through it a bunch of times. That's like one of the few games that we have both, I think, played enough that we would definitely be on a very equal footing to race. Because that's just a fun idea to me, is racing him in games. So we want to do a Generations stream at a Sonic Generations stream at one point where we race it. That would be very fun to me. I just need to, I need to find other games that we both have at least, if we have like enough, have a copy or two of that we could race together. Ooh. We've got a bunch of copies of Mario Kart Wii. I think we have 3. We could theoretically, like, do a marathon of every Mario Kart Wii course and race through that. Alternatively, we could just play Mario Kart together. The wheels are turning, the gears are spinning. Subtitle of the first Resistance game is called Fall of Man. You don't have to force yourself to play Fallout 3 again. Oh, but I will. I do, like, in the long run, intend to stream all the Fallout games. That would just be fun. Already done Fallout 1. I'm gonna do Fallout 2 at some point. I'm gonna do them sequentially, I think. Not that I really need to, other than stop going dark. Not that it matters, but yeah, I want to stream all the Fallout games at some point. There's a lot that I want to do. Oh, also, I just got a new graphics card, and I've done enough test recordings to verify that I can pretty much stream any of my PC games now. I definitely couldn't do that before. I could stream Doom 2016. Could already stream the old one. I love watching people play Mario Kart / racing games together, especially when it gets competitive. You should stream the ending of my life. Yeah, honestly, I just want to do a lot. It'd be fun to do more competition streams. Just figure out something where like people in chat will like be rooting for one or the other. That just sounds fun. If everyone had Mario Party, that'd be fun to bring like 4 people on to do Mario Party. Should stream the ending of my life. Erica agrees. Are we gonna like, is this a scheduled thing? Or do I just have to be there at the ready with a camera when it happens? Oh god. It's nice to be home again. It's really nice to be home again because I can just be like, hey Kate, do you want to stream this? As opposed to like, you know, being that, we never did the New Vegas sex percent speedrun competitive thing. We were talking about that. I like made like basic layouts for it and everything, and like actually made a character for it. I don't have the details of it anymore, but yeah, we were briefly talking about doing a New Vegas race. That would be fun. Also very hard to coordinate just because we well, at the time I was talking about like 3 or more people doing it, but it could just be 2 people. Yeah, I gotta think of more stream ideas because I've been saying I want to go harder on streaming. I really want to and that means a couple things. That means trying to chase new releases a little bit more, just to, you know, new game comes out, people want to see that game, so people will be drawn to whoever's streaming it at the time. Kind of important to your growth, as long as it's not a super oversaturated game. But I want to do new releases a little bit more. I want to do I want to come up with more like gimmicky, like more fun stream gimmicks, as opposed to just it being purely, hey, I'm gonna play this game all the way through. Like, of course, that's always going to be a part of the channel because that's just what I like to do. But I do want to think of like stream ideas, like, I don't know, challenge runs of certain games, even stupid stuff like, haha, I'm going to take BuzzFeed quizzes for 3 hours, hee-hoo. Like, I did that tier list stream that one time, and that was pretty fun. That was a trend for a while. Stuff like that. Wanting to do things with more people. Case in point, wanting to do a bunch of Cade stuff. Yeah, I got a lot of ideas, probably, that I won't be able to enact just yet. Like I said, Thomas is really down for BuzzFeed quizzes or crossword stream. Like I said, probably not going to be able to enact a lot of these for a couple weeks because I'm currently in the middle of taking 4 summer classes. At the end of this 5-week period, I'm entering week 3. Right? Not week 2. Not week 4, week 3. I think I'm entering week 3. I have 3 more weeks of summer classes. God. 3 more weeks in this 5-week period, and then I'm down from 4 classes to 2 classes. So I'll only be taking 6 hours, so I'll have a lot more time to do a bunch of stuff. And after that, even in the fall semester, I will only have to take 6 hours. That's why I'm taking so many classes right now, is that in the fall, I'll only have half of a class schedule instead of a full one. So hopefully I'll have more time to stream, have more time to work, things like that. Ever do LA Noir, you could possibly incorporate audience participation for interviews or something. Couldn't include me for obvious reasons. It could be cool. That said, if it's a game I'm playing for the first time, I'd probably be a little more averse to like doing gimmicks. If it's a first time game, I'd want it just like kind of be my experience with it. Stop going dark. I also want to do more one-off stuff, like even if it's not gimmicky, just like, hey, let's take a break from what I'm doing right now and we'll just do a stream of Star Fox 64 tonight or something. Because I do think, like, I never had a like big problem with the format that my channel's always had, which is just like back-to-back games, like do a full long playthrough, another full long playthrough, and just like churn through game after game. But I do think people probably got a little bit sick of the lack of variety for a bit. Like Xenoblade Chronicles went on for months. Knights of the Old Republic went on for months. That sort of thing. I want to do a better job of like breaking up those sorts of things so that people have. Sometimes people aren't even like necessarily put off from them. Like I had someone tell me that they didn't watch any of my Xenoblade Chronicles streams because they didn't want to be spoiled on it, and that's totally fair, but that means that like someone is not watching my streams that otherwise would be watching my streams for like 2 months. And that's bad. Like, you can't do that. That's just like bad for growth. Bad for growth. And I want to push it where I can. I'm not banking on it, and I can't count on it. Those meant the same thing. I can't count on it like becoming like a successful like money sort of thing, but I do want to like try at least. I want to push it where I can. I want to see if I can make something out of it beyond it just being my like nightly hobby, because that's what it's always been. I've done it for years and I still only have 200 followers because I've never really like gone in any direction that would grow, that would help me grow at all. I want to edit more stream highlights. Like this, for example, I don't know if there were any like particularly funny moments I could make into a highlight, but like this was a one-off stream. Another reason I did a one-off is because those are very easy to cut into highlights. I could just cut this stream down to 15 minutes and release it on YouTube. I want to get back to doing those. I did 4, I think, and only released 2 of them last time I said I was going to do stream highlights. That's another important thing for growth, is you want to make like little bite-sized stuff that people will watch and then be like, hey, I want to follow them on the long form stuff. Cynical growth things. Anyway, I think I'm gonna call it. I think that's it. I went for surprisingly long. Did not expect to make it to 3.5 hours, but yeah, it was fun. Thank you for joining me. On Thursday, we will be playing Sonic Origins, compilation of the first 4 classic Sonic games. It comes out on Thursday, so I don't expect it to bring anyone in just because it's a new release, because I feel like everyone and their dad's going to be playing Sonic Origins, but it's going to be fun to play a game on release day. Yeah, thank you for joining me. Good night, everyone. I will see you later. Bye! Oh god, that just like cut the game audio entirely. I don't like that. Okay, good night.